The sun dips low over the sprawling, dusty streets of a place they call the City of Gods, a forgotten town somewhere in the desert, where old temples crumble next to neon-lit diners. Keanu Reeves rolls in on his motorcycle, the engine growling soft as he parks near a cracked fountain. He's got his usual look: worn leather jacket, messy hair, eyes scanning the world like he's searching for something. A crowd shuffles by, but he notices her right away. A girl, maybe 10 years old, standing alone with a stick in her hand, tapping the ground. She's blind, her eyes cloudy white, but she's humming a tune, unbothered by the chaos around her. Keanu tilts his head, curious. Most people ignore her, stepping wide like she's invisible. He doesn't. He walks over, boots crunching on gravel, and kneels down. "Hey, kid," he says, voice low and warm. "You lost?" She stops humming, turns her head toward him and smiles, sharp, like she knows something he doesn't. "No," she says, "but you might be." Keanu blinks, caught off guard. The air feels heavier now, like the town's watching. He glances around. People move fast, heads down, but a guy in a cheap suit across the street stares too long. Keanu ignores him for now and looks back at the girl. "What's your name?" he asks. She taps her stick twice, then says, "Call me Mira." "What's yours?" He hesitates. Why's a kid like this so calm out here? "Keanu," he finally says, keeping it simple. She nods, like she expected that, and points her stick toward an alley. "You hear it too, don't you?" she asks. He frowns. "Hear what?" Her smile grows. "The whispering. It's why you're here." Before he can answer, a gust of wind kicks up sand, and somewhere deep in the alley, a faint sound, like voices overlapping, drifts out. Keanu's gut twists. He didn't hear it before, but now he can't unhear it. Mira starts walking toward the alley, stick tapping like she's leading him. He follows, not sure why, but something about her pulls him in. The guy in the suit moves too, shadowing them from a distance. Keanu clocks it, but keeps his cool. "You live here?" he asks her, dodging a stray dog that darts past. She laughs, short and bright. "I don't live anywhere. I just show up where I'm needed." He stops walking for a second, staring at her back. That's not a normal answer. The whispering gets louder, words he can't make out yet, but they tug at him, like a memory he didn't know he had. Mira turns her head slightly. "You're not scared, are you?" she asks, teasing. He smirks, hiding the chill creeping up his spine. "Not yet," he says, but his hand brushes the pocket of his jacket, where something heavy sits. A key he's carried for years, one he doesn't even remember picking up. They reach the alley's mouth, dark and narrow, the walls scratched with symbols Keanu doesn't recognize. Mira stops, tilts her head like she's listening. "Hey," she says suddenly, "where are you reading this from? What city are you in right now? This place might be closer than you think." Keanu freezes, confused, then realizes she's not talking to him. She's talking to you. He shakes it off, but the whispering swells, and Mira grabs his sleeve with surprising strength. "It's waking up," she whispers, urgent now. "Because of you." Before he can ask what it is, the ground rumbles, faint, but enough to make his heart skip. The guy in the suit steps closer behind them, pulling something shiny from his pocket. Keanu turns, ready, but Mira's already moving deeper into the alley, pulling him along. Whatever's happening, it's just getting started. The alley swallows them fast, shadows stretching long as the whispering grows into a low hum that buzzes in Keanu's chest. Mira's grip on his sleeve is tight, her stick tapping quick against the uneven stone. He glances back. The guy in the cheap suit is closer now, his shiny object glinting under a flickering street lamp. It's a knife, small but sharp, and his pace picks up. Keanu's eyes narrow, but he doesn't stop. "Keep moving," he mutters to Mira, voice steady even as his mind races. She doesn't flinch, just nods like she knew trouble was coming. The air smells old here, like damp earth and something metallic, and those strange symbols on the walls seem to glow faintly as they pass. Keanu's not sure if it's a trick of the light, but his fingers twitch toward that key in his pocket again. Mira pulls him around a corner, and the alley opens into a small courtyard, hidden from the street. In the center sits a cracked stone well, its edges worn smooth, like it's been there forever. The humming's loudest here, vibrating up from the ground. She lets go of his sleeve and steps toward it, fearless. "This is it," she says, her voice cutting through the noise. "The heart of the city." Keanu stares at the well, then at her. "What's down there?" he asks, keeping one eye on the courtyard entrance. The guy with the knife hasn't appeared yet, but Keanu can feel him lurking. Mira tilts her head, listening. "Answers," she says simply. "And questions. Depends what you're looking for." He steps closer to the well, peering in. Darkness, endless, but a faint shimmer dances far below, like water catching light that shouldn't be there. Before he can ask more, a shadow moves behind him. He spins just as the guy in the suit lunges, knife flashing. Keanu sidesteps, grabs the man's wrist, and twists hard. Years on movie sets taught him a few tricks. The knife clatters to the ground, and the guy stumbles back, cursing. "You don't belong here!" He spits, his voice shaky but angry. Keanu keeps his stance loose, ready. "Funny," he says. "I was about to say the same to you." Mira giggles from behind him, unbothered by the fight. "He's one of them," she calls out, tapping her stick like it's a game. "They don't like visitors." The guy scrambles for the knife, but Keanu kicks it away, sending it skidding toward the well. It teeters on the edge, and then drops, disappearing into the dark with a faint splash. The humming stops dead. Silence presses in, heavy and wrong. The guy freezes, eyes wide, like he's just seen a ghost. "You idiot," he whispers, backing away. "You woke it up." Keanu frowns, turning to Mira. "Woke what up?" he asks. But she's already at the well, leaning over like she can see something he can't. "The city," she says, her voice soft but sharp. "It's been sleeping too long." A low rumble shakes the ground again, stronger this time, and dust falls from the courtyard walls. The guy bolts, disappearing back into the alley, but Keanu doesn't chase him. He's locked on Mira, who's smiling again. That same knowing smile. "You've got the key, don't you?" she asks, pointing at his pocket. He pulls it out, a rusted old thing, shaped like a star, and suddenly it feels warm in his hand. The well's shimmer brightens, and the rumble grows into a pulse he can feel in his bones. The pulse from the well beats like a drum now, steady and deep, shaking loose pebbles from the courtyard walls. Keanu holds the star-shaped key up, its rust flaking off in his hand, revealing a dull silver underneath. It's glowing faintly, matching the shimmer rising from the well's depths. Mira stands beside him, her blind eyes fixed on nothing, but her face lights up like she's seeing something incredible. "You've had it all along," she says, almost to herself. He looks at her, brow furrowed. "Had what? What is this thing?" She doesn't answer right away, just taps her stick once, hard against the stone. The sound echoes, and the pulse quickens. "It's the way in," she finally says. "Or the way out. Depends on you." Keanu steps closer to the well, the key growing warmer, almost pulling him forward. He leans over, and the shimmer below sharpens into a reflection, not of his face, but of a city. Towers twist into the sky, streets glow with golden light, and people move like shadows, too fast to make out. It's beautiful, but it feels wrong, like a dream he's had before and forgotten. "What am I looking at?" he asks, voice low. Mira's right behind him now, her stick quiet. "The city of gods," she says. "The real one. This place," she waves a hand at the crumbling courtyard, "is just the shell." He pulls back, head spinning. "You're saying that's down there?" She shrugs, casual as ever. "Or up here, or nowhere. You'll see. Before he can press her, a shout cuts through the air. 3 figures stumble into the courtyard from the alley. 2 men and a woman, all in mismatched clothes, eyes wild. The guy in the cheap suit is with them, pointing at Keanu. "That's him," he yells. "He's got it." The woman steps forward, her hands clenched into fists. "Give it up," she snaps. "You don't know what you're holding." Keanu slips the key back into his pocket, calm but ready. "Maybe you should tell me," he says, sizing them up. The second man, tall and twitchy, laughs. A nervous, jagged sound. "It's not yours to keep, outsider. It belongs to the city." Mira tugs at Keanu's sleeve again. "They're scared," she whispers. "They think you'll break it." The ground rumbles harder, and a crack splits the stone near the well, snaking toward them. The group flinches, but Keanu doesn't move. He's piecing it together. The key, the whispers, Mira's cryptic words. "Break what?" he asks, loud enough for everyone to hear. The woman's glare softens for a second, then hardens again. "The balance," she says. "You open that, and this place falls apart." The twitchy guy nods fast. "And takes us with it." Keanu glances at Mira, who's humming again, unbothered. "Is that true?" he asks her. She stops, tilts her head. "Maybe. Maybe not. Want to find out?" Her tone's playful, but there's an edge to it now. The pulse hits a peak, and the well's shimmer explodes into a beam of light, shooting straight up into the darkening sky. The group shouts and stumbles back, but Keanu shields his eyes, staring into it. The key burns hot in his pocket, and for a split second, he hears a voice. Not Mira's, not anyone's he knows, calling his name from inside the light. "Keanu!" it says, soft but clear. He takes a step closer, drawn in, but Mira grabs his arm. "Hey," she says, breaking the spell. "Where are you reading this from? What city are you in? This light's shining somewhere out there. Maybe where you are." He blinks, thrown off, but the group's already moving, closing in. The woman pulls a rope from her bag, like she's ready to climb down or tie him up. The choice is coming, and it's coming fast. The beam of light from the well pulses brighter, painting the courtyard in sharp gold and shadow. Keanu's hand hovers over his pocket, the key scorching through the fabric now, begging to be used. The woman with the rope steps closer, her eyes darting between him and the well. "Last chance," she says, voice tight. "Hand it over, or we take it." The twitchy guy cracks his knuckles, and the suit guy smirks, like he's already won. Keanu doesn't budge, his gaze flicking to Mira. She's still humming, her stick resting against the cracked stone, calm as ever. "What happens if I use it?" he asks her, loud enough to cut through the tension. She stops humming, tilts her head. "You'll see the truth," she says, "but you can't unsee it." The ground shakes again, harder, and the crack near the well widens, spitting dust into the air. The group hesitates, but the woman lunges, swinging the rope at Keanu's legs. He jumps back, quick and smooth, and pulls the key out in one motion. It's blazing now, silver and alive, and the light from the well bends toward it like a magnet. "No!" the twitchy guy yells, diving forward, but Keanu's already at the well's edge. He holds the key over the drop, and the whispering voices flood back. Hundreds of them, calling his name, pleading, warning, promising. Mira grabs his sleeve one last time. "Your choice," she says, her blind eyes locked on him somehow. "Open it, or walk away." He doesn't walk away. He drops the key into the well, and everything explodes. Light, sound, a rush of wind that knocks the group flat. Keanu shields Mira with his arm as the beam collapses inward, sucking the air with it. When the dust settles, the well's gone, just a smooth circle of stone where it stood. The group scrambles up, panicked. "You broke it!" the woman screams. But then she freezes. The courtyard's changing. Cracks seal up. The air turns warm and sweet, and faint music drifts from nowhere. Keanu looks around, heart pounding. The symbols on the walls glow soft, and the city outside feels alive. The suit guy staggers back. "This isn't right," he mutters, then bolts. The others follow, leaving Keanu and Mira alone. She lets go of his sleeve and steps back, smiling that sharp smile. "You didn't break it," she says. "You fixed it." He stares at her, catching his breath. "Fixed what?" She points her stick at the ground. "The city of gods. It was trapped, waiting for someone to wake it up. You did." He looks out toward the alley, where the desert town's skyline flickers. Golden towers peek through the haze, just like the reflection he saw. "What about you?" he asks. "Who are you?" She laughs, bright and free. "Just a guide. My job's done." Before he can stop her, she turns and walks into the shadows, her stick tapping one last time before she's gone. Keanu stands there, the key's weight still lingering in his mind, though it's lost to the well. The city hums now, alive and strange, and he wonders what he's unleashed or set free. He pulls his jacket tight and heads back to his bike, the music following him like a promise. But as he goes, Mira's voice echoes one last time, not to him, but to you. "Hey, where did you watch this happen? What city are you in? Keanu's choice changed this place. Maybe it'll change yours too. Tell us what you'd do with a key like that. Share it below, or pass this story to someone who needs to hear it. The city of gods is awake now. What's waking up where you are?